Welcome back, everybody. It's Matty G with the 2K23 challenge.
And it's Captain 07.
It's week 2 and 3, and then the pay-per-view. Yeah, we're going to do a full one. We're going to try and blitz through it. We're going to have to be pretty darn quickly on the match selections and everything else. So here we go. It's week 2, SmackDown. It's the boy. Let's go. First up, we are at SmackDown. Opening title match, TLC Tag Team Titles. What are you going to call this one?
I might go Camilo Lee again.
I've got to go with the Grayson Waller effect.
We'll see.
The Miz and Waller have got to pull something out of the bag at some point. Oh, another loss. Another loss. Great opener. Rivalry's jumped to a level 3. Not bad, not bad. AJ Styles came out, no one seemed to care about that.
Here we are.
Ricochet, Cena, I've got to call it Ricochet this time.
Ricochet.
He's got to turn around the loss after last week.
1, 2, that's 3. Ring the bell.
Oh, it looks like Ricochet couldn't see what he was doing in the ring. Rivalry, it grew out of the Morgan and Alexa Bliss one. Then you got Alexa Bliss, Dakota Kai. Do you know what you should have had?
What?
After that, you should have had
A call out.
Noah running. That could have helped.
1, 2.
Got to go with Alexa. Yeah. Dull. Could be a killer, that. Self-promo Bailey, another 2 popularity for it. That's not bad. Damian Priest, Randy Orton. Looks like a good matchup on paper.
So it's either an RKO or it's a choke slam.
I've got to go with Orton.
Yeah, Orton.
RKO out of nowhere.
From the top of the cage.
Off the top of the cage. You can imagine that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Damian Priest is about to get out. He's climbed up, stopped him. And then just as they're standing on top of it, Orton looks like he's about to fall. And then out of nowhere, RKO off the top of the cage into the centre of the ring. And he lands. He puts his arms just over him for the 1, 2, 3. And Priest doesn't move until it goes off air.
We'll see.
That's how I'd call it.
Oh.
It was good. Rivalry increased by 2, which is pretty good as well. Well, time for NXT 2.0 to take the lead, and we have an opening tag team title match as well. Standard tables, and it is the new MPV and R-Truth taking on the Creed boys. Let's see what happens. Do you know what? The truth is out there. MVP and Truth, tag team champions, and I do love the NXT tag titles. Look, it's absolutely fantastic. Penelope comes out, does a little bit, Pop goes down 3, which is pretty harsh, but we got an extra 2,800. Mid-card, it's a title match. Blazer's putting her title on line against Candice LeRae, but Rhea Ripley is not liking that fact. Blazer picks up the win. It turned out to be a great match, which is more than I thought it would be. Cora Jade calls out the champion and actually gets a rivalry going there as well, which is pretty darn good. We've also got a new title on the line, North American Championship. Finn Balor, after last week's change of heart, I think is the right word. He's going to be taking on Bobby Lashley. This one could be interesting, especially when you got Drew McIntyre running in. And the winner, but not champion, so it was due to disqualification, was Finn Balor. But that also means McIntyre and Balor are now in a rivalry, and I think that rivalry may end up for the North American title. See what I did there? Very clever. Jody Garcia comes in. Everybody hated her promo. She's lost 10 popularity. Oh, God, have I just wasted money there or what? But I got 1,800 for it. She cost me 40 grand. And she's also not making me any money, really. Main event, this is what's all going to save me right here. It's Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura. It's a rematch for the title, this time inside a steel cage. Sheamus is on the verge of injury. Hopefully, one bro kick and it's all over. Or is it going to be a Kinshasa? However you say it, or it could be a knee to the face. Let's see what's gonna happen. I want to see a bro kick. I want to see a bro kick bad. Oh, Shinsuke retains. Amazing. Sheamus isn't injured. It's grown to a level 2. Sheamus is no longer going to compete until the main event of the first pay-per-view. So there we go. Week 2 has ended, and I think it's safe to say that this week has been an NXT week. It's a good one. 3.5 joint overall at the start. And that was where it all went downhill for you, really, there, wasn't it? Yeah. So, overall, SmackDown, 36,000 fans. It's still a really good increase. Losing 14 grand, though. Kicking the teeth there. NXT, 47,000 fans. That should put me back on top. Plus 20 grand. I actually made some money. Not bad. SmackDown gets a contract negotiations. NXT get pre-match physio. Hang on a minute. Pre-match physio, that sucks. I wanted the there we go. I'm back on top. Or I say back on top. I'm on top for the first time. I'm clear by 6,000. It is close. 6,000 fans can be lost in a heartbeat. First up here, it's SmackDown Live.
Yeah. Well, the opener we already said, so let's go.
I'm going to call it Orton.
Bring it.
Oh, Damian Priest picks up a win. I think he's earned a title shot again.
Yeah, he's earned his title shot there.
They love Styles. They love chatting with Styles. Oh, I can see a run-in by Alexa Bliss. Could that cost someone?
It's over. Bring
Oh, Dakota Kai picks up a win. Bayley comes out. They're now fed up of listening to her. They're not increasing her popularity at all. Ricochet Cena. There is a rivalry brewing there. I didn't think that would happen.
1, 2.
Ricochet finally pick up a victory this season. He does. Oh, I did not like the crowd was not happy with Brock Lesnar coming down. Popularity dropped dramatically there. I was not expecting that. It's got to be the Warner effect. No, wow.
And it's level 4. I can give him a rest.
That's I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought they might win it. We're going to start off with a tornado tag team. This is not for the titles. This is just a bog standard tornado tag. It fills Triple H's requirements. That's what we're opening with.
1, 2. That's it. Bring it.
MBV and the Archer, the Real Truth is what I'm now going to call them. The Real Truth win again, even though they haven't got the titles on the line. Shinsuke and Sheamus have a little bit of two-set in the ring for a promo. It grows their rivalry, which is nice. Mid-card, it's a triple threat. Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Cora Jade. The idea behind this was initially for a shot at the title, but with the interference, all things change. Cora Jade does win. It does, but it didn't increase both. It would have been nice if it did, but it didn't. It's an embarrassing promo, but her popularity didn't decrease this time. Probably a good thing. Penelope Perfect and Donna Matrix in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Both with poor popularity. It's probably going to be a low score, but it was a match filler, really.
1, 2. That's it. Bring it.
Penelope Perfect picked up the win. Disappointing. Not so great. 14 grand increase. Thank you to Bobby Lashley. A main event. we spoke about it last time. The title was on the line. No one won because of interference. Balor wanted the rematch with Drew McIntyre. McIntyre happy to step up. The title needed to be filled. Why not have it as the main event? Who's it going to be? Coup de Grace? Claymore? Oh. And your new North American champion is the Scottish Psycho. Do you know what? I honestly thought I was going to lose that one, but that's a win to me, I think. And the numbers are not going to lie. 33,000 fan increase. 94,000 on the cash. Not bad. But can I do better? That is the question. NXT.
33,000.
40,000 on the fans. Get in. Only 51,000 on the cash. But it's all good. It's all an increase. I got an injury rehab. Happy days. And I am on top. I have now got a commanding 12,000, 13,000 lead. That's not really commanding, is it? But here we go. So, yeah, this is the week before the first pay-per-view event. So, again, we're going to go through this really quickly. Here we go. We're straight into it. Last week before the main pay-per-view event. And it's SmackDown's turn.
Here we are. This opener, it's The Miz versus Brock Lesnar. Because The Miz did ask for a singles match.
Well, he demanded it, didn't he?
Yeah.
So what better way than to reintroduce the Beast incarnate and grant Miz his wish? Poor old Miz.
Trying to shop against his partner, Grayson Waller.
1, 2. That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Poor old Miz. Lesnar smashed him.
We've got Liv Morgan calling out Alexa Bliss. Didn't get rivalry to go up.
Do it all again. Right.
Here for the first mid-card match, it's a normal 1-on-1. Bailey versus Dakota Kai.
1, 2.
Bailey,
That's
got to call
three.
it.
Ring the bell.
Oh, yes, get it. We're having a good one here. Mind you, my card's probably not much better, to be honest. Rivalry grows. That's always a good.
Wesley against Grayson Waller.
1, 2. That's 3. Let me hear the bell.
Wesley.
Oh, come on. Yeah, it doesn't count as calling it. That was too close. Level 4. Good rivalry. And Priest, as we know, we said in the last one, he earned that opportunity to go for that as well.
Yeah. For the main event, it's a tables 1-on-1. AJ Styles versus Camila Hayes. Camila Hayes is getting a opportunity if he beats AJ Styles here to get opportunity if he loses his titles at the pay-per-view.
1, 2. That's it. Ring the bell.
Oh, Camilo Hayes. That's a shocker. Well, NXT 2.0, this is where it gets exciting for me. Opening title match is for a women's NXT tag team titles. It's the first time this lot is going to have their opportunity. Now, there is a little issue, I found. Dominatrix is currently a heel. Don't worry, we're going to change that after the fact. It's not a problem. But at the moment, this is it. We've got Jodie Garcia and Christine Fury. You can see why I put them two together. They match up pretty nicely. And then Penelope Murphix and Donna Matrix are kind of opposite of each other, which make a good tag team, in my opinion. So why not slam it all together? And we've done it in a Hell in a Cell. So that's kind of just to help boost the ratings because their popularities are so low. I'm going to call it Jodie. Yes. It's disappointing. I thought it would be. But the rivalry grew to level 2. So that's something to go down the line with. Julius Creed actually got an increase in popularity, which I was shocked at. Now our first mid-card match is Bobby Lashley. He's going up against Finn Balor, and this is all to try and save some stamina with certain wrestlers not on the card today. They match up against each other pretty well. Fighter, bruiser, heel, face. And then we've got Drew McIntyre running on Finn Balor to hopefully increase their rivalry.
1, 2. That's 3. Ring the bell.
Balor picked up the win. And the rivalry grew, which is fantastic. We've got a call out there. That's fantastic. Shinsuke and Sheamus has grown to level 4. Our next mid-card match is Candice LeRae, Rhea Ripley. Straight up rivalry match here. Nothing special.
Ring that bell.
Ripley picks up the win. It's mediocre and the rivalry didn't increase. Fair play, these things happen. MPV got a big popularity boost with his promo. Main event, it's a title match. It's Shayna Baszler, Cora Jade. Who's going to come out victorious? My money's on Baszler. And Baszler retains, going into the first pay-per-view as champion. Now, on the stats, it does look like I possibly could have pipped this at the finish line. I haven't hit the drama curve, so that's a downer on that front. However, let's see how the numbers lie. 25,000 increase in fans for yourself. 76 grand in profit though, that's not bad. And we switch over to the NXT brand, and I have 39,000 increase. Have I got increase in cash? 46,000 increase. Not as good. My cash flow is nowhere near as strong as yours. I got free advertisement booking. That'll be useful towards the end. And I'm on top before I pass pay-per-view. So this video is getting a little bit long. What we're going to do is we're going to do exactly what we did in the previous week. We are going to process everything and only show you what we think's necessary before the final card. We won't show you the card until the end, but we will show you anything that we think you need to see. So something we need to show you is we've got some new events that we can use. So for example, we've got the Extreme Rules has now been unlocked, and also the first set of road backstage crew, that's now been unlocked. Everything else is still the same, but that's now brought the total cost before you book a show up to 45 grand. Here we go, we're live. Extreme Rules. This is night 1. This will be Saturday nights of Extreme Rules. All SmackDown. Sunday night of Extreme Rules is all NXT 2.0. So take it away, my colleague and commentating partner. It's Captain07.
Alright, Wayne. Thank you for coming and watching for the opener of the Extreme Rules live event. For this opener, we have a TLC one-on-one match. Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
I'm going to have to call this one straight down the centre. I'm going with Alexa Bliss here. She's been on a roll as of late. She has picked up a couple of wins, and the rivalry has propelled her up the rankings, in my opinion. It is cruiser versus cruiser. It's face versus heel. It's the two pretty faces of WWE, one against the other. I'm going Alexa Bliss.
For me, I've got to go Liv Morgan. She is the champion. I believe by the stats that she's more, unique and professional. And
Alexa Bliss has more titles.
But from the notes I've made, Liv Morgan does better in TLC matches.
Fair enough. I've called it Alexa Bliss. You've got Morgan. This is our first head-to-head. Let's go. Twisted Bliss for the win. And amazing. I mean, that's a good start. That is a good start. I can see you got some role play, some promos. You got role change for Bailey, self promo for Dakota Kai, charity event as well. I like it. I like it.
And here we are for our mid card match of the evening.
Hell in a Cell.
It's a Hell in a Cell. Randy Orton versus Damian Priest. The Viper is released and the Demon and Damian has released.
Do you know what? Normally I go RKO.
Yeah.
Every day and twice a week on Sunday. It's RKO down the middle. Although, with the lost Priest in his last match, Priest may have the edge.
I believe Priest could win it from his stamina, but from my heart,
I reckon it'd be a razor's edge off the top of the cell through the centre.
I'm going Randy Orton, RKO, off the top of the cage, down to the
cell.
floor. Oh, yeah. Cell.
Down to the floor. I'd snap, break his back.
Through the announcement table.
Cool.
Here we are.
Oh, Randy Orton, the mains champion, instant classic. Promo from Dakota Kai. The crowd popped it. They got an extra pop there.
And for our second mid-card match of the night,
Extreme Rules. I see it.
John Cena versus Ricochet. You're allowed anywhere in the arena, any weapons, whatever you want. To be honest, I've got to go Ricochet for this one.
Well, they've had joint victories. I would like to go. I reckon Ricochet as well. Cena's just getting on a bit. I can't see it myself. I just can't see him winning this one.
So corny.
1, 2, ring it.
Oh, well, I don't know who won that because I still can't see anyone. Promo from Johnny Gargano. 3,000 fans. That's not a bad little increase.
He is a newbie, so.
It's new signing. Yeah, I've got a couple of new signings coming up on mine.
For the pre-main event, we've got the Grayson Waller effect.
Got to be my boys.
Carmelo Lee in a steel cage match for the tag team titles. I believe.
I think I've got to say this. After everything that's happened in the last couple of weeks on your show, with The Miz demanding a singles match and getting his ass handed to him by the Beast, and with your message you got in your last one from Triple H, saying that Grayson Waller thought that was quite funny, I think The Miz is going to be out to prove something here, and Waller obviously wants the titles. I just think that this time maybe the Grayson Waller effect's gonna pull it off.
Probably will win it, but we'll see. Right now.
It's in a steel cage. Anything can happen. Oh! And your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but you have got an injury.
For 4 weeks.
An injury for 4 weeks to The Miz. Oh, new titles, and he's injured basically till next pay-per-view. That's harsh. Harsh. And Adrian Buck is a local talent.
Down from the UFC or training for UFC, but he decided to go to the WWE.
It can happen. It can happen either way nowadays, especially with the TKO merger.
Yeah. And for the main event.
Oh, I see what you did.
Speciality for Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar's submission match.
It's interesting. They've had a match before in WWE, champion versus champion, at the Clash of Champions or the Night of Champions.
Yeah.
No title was on the line. It was just champion versus champion. AJ Styles did well, but ultimately Brock Lesnar beat him bad. So
I've got Brock Lesnar.
do you know what I think? I would like to say, if we're going down reality stretch here, AJ Styles has the experience and he learns from his mistakes. When he's champion, he's on fire, and I think Brock might slip up. He's had a few losses with Cody in real life. Maybe that's going to play effect here.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm going to go with Styles.
I'm going Lesnar. Lesnar with an F5.
I'm going to say phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm, followed by a Styles clash, and then the calf killer. All three finishes before Brock taps.
No, Brock can't tap. But we'll see now.
Yes! Get in there. Go on, Styles. Brock Lesnar tapped like a bitch. And we're live with night 2 here of Extreme Rules. And then our opening title match is for the it's the North American Championship. It's Drew McIntyre, the title holder. It's Finn Balor, the challenger. And then there's the third man, the unknown quantity. That is Bobby Lashley. Fully fit, fully ready. Angry that he's not been in a title picture. Can he do something? It's an Extreme Rules opening match. It's triple threat. No one knows what's going to be. As we've all seen, Finn Balor's had up and down.
Yeah.
We've seen McIntyre win the title out of nowhere and constantly pick on Balor. Lashley's been involved in some of those matches as an unwitting, participant.
He was the person Finn Balor went against for the title, but ended up in a draw.
Well, it ended up with disqualification, so the title didn't get won. And McIntyre forced his way into that picture. So, I mean, this is an interesting one. It is hard to call, but I'm going to go with Spear and a Bobby Lashley victory.
I've got to go coup de grace.
Coup de grace. No one's called a McIntyre Claymore then. Let's see what happens. Oh, and it's a coup de grace. And it's an instant classic. God, I love it. Rivalry grew, it's not over. Brilliant. Our first advertisement, as you can hear by the crowd, blimey, they didn't like that. It's just an advertisement, it's only an extra grand. It's a newbie. They're not signed for very long. I think it's a 5-week contract. It's just to fill the promo slots up. Literally, most of them are newbies. We'll crack on. Our first mid-card match of this evening is a steel cage tag team title match for the women's NXT tag team titles. Again, we're not expecting a massive increase here. We're actually decreasing match quality. However, you've got to give newbies a go. You've got to give local talent a go. They're signed for us on a permanent basis, so why not? We've got Jody Garcia and Christina Fury, the Fury Demons. That's what we're calling them, the Fury Demons. I like it. Versus Penelope Perfect and Donna Matrix, the Mirrors, because they mirror each other in different ways. Why not? Let's get it on. I'm going to have to go with Penelope Perfect's team here.
I've got to go with the Fury team.
Well, there you heard it here. He's going with Fury. I'm going with the Perfects. Oh, there we go. Retaining their titles for the second match in a row. Rivalries grew to a level 4. So, what's going to happen in the coming weeks before the next pay-per-view event? Candice LeRae comes down, makes a promo. It's excellent. 4,000 fans love it. More the merrier. Thank you. Come again. Our second mid-card and our mid-match of the evening sees the women's title on the line in a Falls Count Anywhere 1-on-1 20-minute time limit match. It's Shayna Baszler, Cora Jade. How do you see this one going?
I see it as Cora Jade out of nowhere. I was about to say with an RKO, but whatever her finisher is.
Actually, I can't remember what Cora Jade's finisher is. Anyone know in the comments, leave it down there. Let us know. My memory's like a sieve with the NXT finishers. They seem to change quite a few of them as they progress. Shayna Baszler, though, I can see easily coming out victorious here.
Yeah.
Baszler retains. It's a legendary battle right in the middle of the ring. Maybe I put it in the wrong position on the card. But yeah, rivalry's complete. Fantastic. Brilliant win for Shayna. New girl Danielle Wallace comes out. Sound like the crowd enjoyed it, but popularity dived down by 3. An extra 1,700 quid in the bank. Mid-card match. This is our final mid-card match. The preview before the prequel, however you want to call it, before the main event. It's a TLC tag team title match for the NXT male tag team championships. You got the Creed boys looking to finally win gold against R-Truth and MVP, The Real Truth. How do you see this one playing out?
I see it as Brutus Creed and Judas Creed with, a bit of dirty play.
Dirty play, right.
On top.
I'd like to say that MVP and R-Truth's new finisher, the baller, will pull out victory with the scissor kick and the punt to the head at the same time. I think that move is just hard to beat. The only thing that I think can beat it is the original 3D, or as everyone might know it now as the 1D. But I think that finish is hard to come by. I mean, if they pull it off, the Creeds are not coming out victorious. Oh, and you called it. The Creed have won the title. There's a rivalry there now. That rivalry is going to go on until the next pay-per-view. They look good with the gold. Looks like Rhea Ripley had enough of Dakota Kai's... what was her name? Candice LeRae. She had enough of her promo from earlier. She came down, called her out and gave her a slap. That rivalry is now increased. And here we go. It's the main event of the evening. It's the title match for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. Last man standing. I think this is a good way to end their rivalry. Sheamus, you can tell he's pissed. He's been pissed for weeks. He lost the title initially and hasn't been able to regain it. And this is really his last chance. His last shot, Lazoon. However the saying goes, it is his last crack at the whip. Shinsuke has been hitting that sweet knee of his. Shinsuke Nakamura. He's been hitting that sweet knee of his, the Kinshasa. His name's Nakamura, mate.
Yeah.
He's been hitting that every week on poor old Sheamus. But it takes one bro kick for things to change around. So this, I mean, it's last man standing. Who's going to be knocked out first? I have to go with Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus.
I can't see Sheamus not getting up.
I can see, a 10 beats of the ballerine thrown to the back rope into a bro kick.
Who knows? But here we go. Let's find out. I've got to go with Sheamus. And Sheamus. There it is. It's the bro kick finally puts Nakamura away. We got a new champion. And the rivalry is done. So, going into the first opening stats. And it's pretty close. It is pretty close. I think, I'll be honest, looking at it, I've edged it. That legendary. If I would have put that in a different position, first maybe, or even as the main event. I mean, that was fantastic. I was not expecting that. Looks good. So SmackDown numbers, they don't lie. 110,000. 110,000's good, mate. You lost 111 grand. It's pay-per-views can always be a killer on your profit. But how did NXT do? 110,000 a beat? Yes. 161. We lost 65 grand as well. But what does that mean overall? So there you have it. After our first pay-per-view Extreme Rules, I'm taking the lead with NXT. We are almost 80,000 fans ahead, roughly, give or take. We're not winning by a long shot or by a long way in any of the matches because you've also got the budget, and we are definitely losing on the budget at the moment. Also, these positions do change depending whether or not you get Hall of Fame trophies. Now, again, we've not decided to do a point system on that yet. So later on this season, how we decide to define the end of it, at the moment, we're going with fans and budget and the main event at WrestleMania. So until then, and until next time, this has been Matty G.
Captain 07.
And this has been Matty G's 2K23 challenge. So until next time, is it 2K23? It is, isn't it?
2K23, yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. So until next time.